All right, so hi everybody. So we will be continuing our discussion, and this time we will be talking about introduction to equations. And so our goal is to determine if a value is a solution to an equation. Now, what is an equation? An equation is actually a mathematical sentence that uses an equal sign. So meaning the left side and the right side are pretty much equal to each other. Now, we also have what we call as open sentence. Now, this is a special kind of equation. It can contain one or more variables. Now, the value of each of the equation may be true or may be false depending on what the variable's value will be. All right. So let's have some examples so that we can see here how we can identify if an equation is true, false, or open. So let's have our first example. We have 24 plus 18. Is it really equal to 20 plus 22? Now, if you're going to take a look, all right, so let's have it here. We will have, oops, sorry, I'm losing my pen. Okay, so we have 24 plus 18. The value of this is going to be 42. All right, so this is 42. Is it really equal to 20 plus 22? And if you know that 20 plus 22, that's going to be 42 as well. So that's also 42, which means this equation is going to be true. All right? Let's have the next example. 7 times 8, is it really equal to 54? Now, 7 times 8, if you check your multiplication, that's going to be 56. So is that equal to 54? Now, as we can see, 56 is definitely not equal to 54. And so this is going to be false equation. Now, let's have some example again. This time, we now have a variable, okay? So we have 2x minus 14 is equal to 54. Now, remember, when we have our variable, it could be true, it could be false, all right? Depending on what we can put as the value here for our, for our variable, all right? So, if you say, for example, we have, let's replace x as 20, okay? Let's replace x as 20, okay? So, if x is 20, it will be 2 times 20 minus 14. Is that really equal to 54? Now, 2 times 20, that's going to be 40. Minus 14, is that going to be equal to 54? Definitely not. This is going to be 26, and that is not equal to 54. So, if our x is 20, then the equation is going to be false. All right. So how can we make it? How can we make it to be a true expression or a true equation? Now, for us to be able to think of it, okay, we can replace x. Okay, let's have x as we need to make it as 68. So that would be 34. Okay. So 2 times 34 minus 14, is that going to be equal to 54? So 2 times 34, that will be 68. You subtract it by 14, and you will see that this equation now is going to be equal to itself. So if our x is equal to 34, then the equation is true. So as you can see here, this equation, 2x minus 14 equals 54, could either be true, could either be false, depending on the value of x. That is why that is what we call as an open equation. Open sentence, I should say. All right? So, how do we know if a number or if a value is a solution to an equation? So, a solution of an equation is the value of the variable that can make the equation true. So, let's have this example. Is x a solution to the equation 32 is equal to 2x plus 12? So, what we will do is, we will replace this x over here, and we will have it as equal to 6. So, let's try. So, that will be 32. 2 times 6 plus 12. That now is our equation. Will they be equal to each other? So this will be 32 is equal to 12 plus 12. Now, as you can see, it will become 36 is equal to 24, and definitely it is not equal to 24. Therefore, 6 is not a solution. Okay? So remember, you just need to place the value into the equation. All right? Let's have another example here. Is 1/4 a solution to 7 plus 16y equals 11? So you can try it out and see if it is indeed a solution. Go ahead. So you should be getting 1/4 is a solution, because after you replace the y value with 1/4, you will end up with 7 plus 4, and that is going to be equal to 11. All right.